Hi everybody, I'm Bill Mercer with World Class Championship Wrestling at the new Sportatorium.
Alert CWF is live in 3, 2.
I know everyone's a little excited for the launch of CWF Worldwide, but everyone is honestly here for the launch of the new first priority, Darius Lockhart. Don't do that. But I'm gonna tell you one thing. If you think that the very first episode of CWF Worldwide is gonna start with a promo, then you got another thing coming.
Right hook, right to the face. We are off and running. Welcome to CWF Worldwide, the inaugural episode of our brand new web series exclusively on YouTube.com. This is Brad Stutts and Cecil the Voice Scott talking to you from the Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium in Gibsonville, North Carolina, in the shadows of the historic Greensboro Coliseum. And Cecil Scott, CWF Worldwide, is launching with two eager, exciting young athletes who are hopeful to make their mark on this historic broadcast.
Yeah, absolutely. Two phenomenal young athletes. You don't really get a better start to a program than this. And Brad, you know we're all so excited about this program, this new show.
Ooh, he got Lockhart! I think the front row got a little bit of Darius Lockhart.
Or a lot of Darius Lockhart. And Smith Garrett was quite adamant. We are not starting to sing with a promo. We are here to wrestle.
Absolutely. If this is your first look at CWF Mid-Atlantic Wrestling, welcome. Thank you for joining us. And we like to think of ourselves as what if the classic traditional pro wrestling that you grew up on had survived in the 21st century. What would that classic wrestling, hold on, shoulders are down, only two. What if that classic wrestling from the Carolinas, from Continental, from Memphis, what if that style of wrestling had evolved into the 21st century and included incredible athletes like Trevor Lee, Andrew Everett, Cedric Alexander, Adam Page, like Darius Lockhart, like Smith Garrett, and that is what we are bringing to you in this opening contest on CWF Worldwide. Two youngsters, members of our Rising Generation League, and one of them is going to leave with a big victory on this inaugural broadcast.
Ripping at the face. And Darius Lockhart is such a great wrestler and a great athlete, but he takes every shortcut he can. And, oh, nice neck breaker. And we recall last time he was here, he beat former television champion Chris Lee.
Absolutely, the biggest win in Lockhart's young career came just about a month ago. Should point out that he
ripping at the eyes.
Injured the hand of Chris Lee as well as hooked the tights to do it, but nevertheless, Darius Lockhart has got the momentum heading into this broadcast. But a young man with a ton of momentum is Smith Garrett. For a long time, people thought had an attitude problem, carried himself the wrong way. But Cecil Scott, this is a young man that the Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium faithful has really embraced as one of their favorite sons in the past few weeks.
Yes, they have. And Darius Lockhart went low to the knee. We got to cover. Ooh, very close. But yeah, it seems like Smith has finally put all the pieces together in his head, and it's been on quite a roll the last couple of months. And we got Darius slowing this down with a rear chin lock.
Of course, he defeated former Mid-Atlantic heavyweight champion Roy Wilkins, did Smith Garrett, and arguably the biggest victory of his young career. Both these men with less than 3 years of professional experience. Lockhart, not even 20 years old yet.
Oh, very young. Hey, another cover. Very young. Whoa! Young athlete. Smith does have a few years on him.
Not to mention a lot more bumps and bruises on the body of Smith Garrett. You know, we have seen Smith Garrett miss several months of action before with minor and major injuries. He's gotten some bumps and bruises on his body. Neck problems, shoulder problems, back problems. Oh, backslide problem, but he slipped right out of it. Great athleticism. Oh, caught him right on the top of the head.
Yeah, both guys trying to get a blow in there, and it looks like Smith had the reach.
Swing and a miss. Caught him with the neck breaker. Dropped him down.
Very nice. Another cover.
A lot of near falls. Both men eager to make a mark here on this debut broadcast. Wherever you are in the world, we thank you so much for joining us here on CWF Worldwide, our inaugural episode. Smith Garrett rocking and reeling on Darius Lockhart in the corner, calling for more. Could be that fireman's neck breaker.
No, slipped out,
slipped
roll
out. Oh, he's got the tights! That's how he beat Chris Lee. Kane Justice caught him! Kane Justice caught him with the tights! Great officiating from that young man. Kane Justice caught the tights.
Yeah, from a rookie referee. Good catch. He's got him up in that fireman carry again.
Oh, Darius Lockhart took his eye off the ball, and it just shocked his cervical and spine. Smith Garrett leaves a winner here at the Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium to game young athletes. And the Sportatorium approves.
5 minutes, 38 seconds. You win the round pinfall. Smith Garrett!
And he becomes the first victor ever in CWF Worldwide history.
Absolutely, it's going to be a huge night. Unbelievable 8-man tag team main event tonight. And let's take you right now to comments from one of those teams.
Today, the debut episode, CWF Worldwide, and we got one thing on our mind right now, and that's you, Riot. You see, for the past few months, you've been running in here trying to take over this building that we so helped build up, this company that we helped build up. You're trying to tear it down, and I'll be damned. I know Aaron Biggs will be damned. I know Chitty Chat will be damned, and I know Everett will be damned before anybody comes in here and tries to wreck our house. Not gonna happen.
It's just not gonna happen. See, this is my home. You come in here and you wreck my home. You want to start a riot? Well, I'm standing right here and I got a lot of meat behind me.
Is this him? It's not him.
Well, McAllister, before he ever got in the ring.
It's not him!
The unhinged Michael McAllister jumping right in on Charlie Weston. This is a former Rising Generation League champion in Weston. These two have been at odds for a number of months. Hold on, McAllister charges in, puts the boot right in the face and the jaw of Weston. Going for the cover, only about 1.5.
Surprised he even went for a cover. This guy's a lunatic.
Michael McAllister, a long-tenured CWF Mid-Atlantic regular, part of a group called the Dangerous Alliance. You see, the equally deranged Sis is on the outside with McAllister, but the two cornerstones of that group, Dangerous E. Coriedzel and the monstrous Mecha Mercenary, both missing in action. And that has really led Michael McAllister down a dark and dangerous mental path, Cecil Scott.
Yes, it has. I mean, the guy was already kind of had a little bit loose upstairs in the first place, and he's just off the deep end now. Nice drop kick and a cover. And we saw McAllister started very aggressive. It was actually quite difficult for Weston to kind of turn this thing back around.
Yeah, Weston trying to get something in here, trying to hit that suplex. McAllister.
Yeah, knees right to the gut.
Yes, sir. Got to fight out of it.
And McAllister, he has, kind of a wide base, a lower center of gravity. Hard to get him off the ground, believe it or not.
It's not him!
And he just keeps asking where Mecha is.
Yeah, ever since the disappearance of Mecha Mercenary and Dangerous E. Corienzo, McAllister has become even more unstable, even more uncontrollable. Mecha Mercenary got his beard shaved by Rob the Boogie Woogie Man McBride after losing a stipulation match. Actually unmasked and threw the mask back into the ring. We have not seen Mecha since. Dangerous E. Corienzo sidelined with injuries that have plagued him for recent years. And now the once strong Dangerous E. Alliance is now just McAllister and Sis, and that's a team with no leadership. Charlie Weston is still fighting, may have a busted nose. You see the blood trickling down his face, but this kid is still fighting. These two are just in a war right now.
Yeah, they've been beating the hell out of each other from the word go.
Weston sits the ropes, no sir, reverses it. Boom, back elbow caught McAllister right in the face. Weston cover, throw him in the face, but only got two. That nose may be broken of Charlie Weston. Blood trickling down. Weston gonna try to put McAllister away here. Swinging neck breaker, dropped him around the head and the neck. Cover, only got two.
Yeah, he caught a good shot in the face there. We got a good look at it there.
Weston likes that Superman punch. Sis on the outside. Referee Joey Hogan missed it. But the teamwork of basically what's left of the Dangerous Alliance. Sis is on the apron. They are flirting with a disqualification here with that chain. No, rammed them right into each other. They collided head to head. Weston has got an opportunity here if he can get back to his feet, if he can do something. Hook, go behind. McAllister is dazed, rolling reverse. Got him, held him down.
Weston and his new tag partner, Physics.
Absolutely. Oh, Sis is in the ring.
God.
Sis is in the ring. Choking away on Charlie Weston.
At the very animalistic Sis.
Animalistic is exactly the word. These two are both deranged.
Oh, is he? He's got his set. What is that, a Cobra clutch?
Got to try to maybe choking the man out here. Look at the deranged. Look in the eyes. The psychotic Michael McAllister. Oh, heads up. Smith Garrett, the partner of Weston. Oh, he just cracked McAllister. He just cracked McAllister with that chair, but look at the eyes of McAllister. McAllister continuing to stare down both Smith and Weston. He's trying to get back in.
He just took that chair in the back of the head. He's trying to get back in.
I dare you. Feel playing? I'm feeling playing with you. Get in here.
Smith Garrett standing tall. But perhaps the Dangerous Alliance has never been more dangerous.
This is Chassie Taylor inviting you to come see us live and in person at the Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium. Saturday, May 23rd. Saturday, May 30th. See all things CWF by liking us on Facebook at CWF Mid-Atlantic.
CWF Mid-Atlantic and Pro Wrestling International are thrilled to announce the signing of Manny Garcia to WWE. From his first days at the CWF Mid-Atlantic Dojo, Manny's physical ability, undeniable charisma, and wonderful attitude immediately made him one of the top prospects in the region, and we could not be prouder of Manny as he reports to NXT in the next step of what we hope will be a lucrative and prosperous career. Adios, Manny. We know you'll do us proud.
hip. And right, you were like if this arm's going up on lunge here, the little things that makes you money. It's the little things that make people talk about you. No matter what, it's still gonna hurt.
Work that out. You're gonna have Washington Marcellus.
Evan Banks remains in possession of the golden ticket that belongs to Marcellus King, won at our anniversary Supercard Battlecade back in December. These two have done battle several times since then, and Evan Banks says if you want the golden ticket back, you have got to go through me. That golden ticket represents any match with any stipulations against any opponent with any rules of the holder's choice. Marcellus has had it since December, but Cecil Scott has not even really had the option of cashing it in the past several weeks, ever since Evan Banks took physical possession of it.
That, and he's just been so tied up with Banks in the first place. You know, Evan Banks, he's dealt with the recent. Oh, hold on for a moment, schoolboy.
Underneath, good D, grabbed him, only got two.
Yeah, he's gonna give him another minute here. Nice Samoan drop.
Good move from Marcellus King, drove him into the canvas too.
Try third time. Evan Banks dealt with the recent breakup with Aric Andrews, now part of the Riot. They were longtime partners in the Killbillies, and that was who he wanted. He wanted Aric Andrews, and then Marcellus kind of cut him off at the pass, and
you're a thief, Evan.
Just very interesting. These two have just been cutting each other off.
You've been stealing from people like me.
Popped him right in the face, did King. He may have busted Evan Banks open.
Man,
using the bottom rope to his advantage. Both these guys, typically speaking, you would think of them more as fighters than wrestlers, brawlers.
Right.
King got that great athletic background, but he's a big brute, so strong, so tough.
Oh, nice move.
Evan Banks has got that mountain country boy durability. Oh, knee right in the corner. Could have been a knockout. Could have been a knockout. Evan Banks' slump over the bottom rope.
And durable is the word for Evan Banks. You recall in 2008, he lasted some 48 minutes in the Rumble that year.
Good float over.
You may not know it by looking at him, but the guy is very skilled, very durable, got great stamina.
Worth noting, the golden ticket not on the line or anything tonight. Marcellus King never lost it. It's his prize from winning at Battlecade, pretty much to cash in whenever he wants. But like we said, he has been absolutely sidetracked lately with Evan Banks, and this has really become a rough rivalry ever since these two first did battle at our historic 400th live event back in February.
And he may have dislocated that elbow.
Banks is down and hurt.
And knowing how antagonistic Evan Banks could be, that might have been his goal all along. Just to sidetrack this guy long enough to where he doesn't even get to use that ticket. I mean, that arm is in a bad way.
Yes, it is. King.
Nice reverse arm bar there.
King may get a souvenir with him if he keeps cranking on that arm.
Man, he is really yanking on that thing.
Banks is hurting on the canvas. Would be surprised to see a submission here. There's no quit in this kid. I think he was biting the hand there.
I think Evan Banks, beyond Nick Richards, might be the last guy with bite.
Fair point.
Right to the eyes. Oh, nice hard whip, charging in. Got the boot in the face.
Yes, he did. Evan Banks has got a big opening here. Oh, he got caught. Ran right into it and got caught.
Beautiful belly-to-belly suplex.
Banks, multiple-time former Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Champion. Hold on, shoulders are down. 2 and only 2. Marcellus King, also a former Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Champion, held it when he was part of the group called the Aftermath. Since then, King has said he has done away with all partners, and he is the army of one. Duck the discus clothesline. Good thinking here from Banks.
Nice backdrop suplex. Yeah, he is the army of one. He trusts no one.
5 minutes has expired. 5 minutes remaining.
And you would think these two would have a lot in common right now. Two guys who have really, had their trust broken, but they just can't stand each other.
Positively so. Both. Oh, hold on.
He might have set up for that vertigo round.
Yeah, he was. Over the top rope. Not a disqualification in CWF Mid-Atlantic.
He blocked that post. Catches a lariat on the apron, though.
And crashes all the way to the floor, does Evan Banks.
And referee putting the count on him. You got to see the gears of Marcellus' head turning right now.
We said these two were fighters. They weren't finesse guys, but they're both phenomenal athletes. King may be looking to show it here. No, baseball slide got nothing. Banks got out of the way, but he got tagged anyway.
He faked the dive and then just punched him in the face.
Count is up to 2. These two just slugging it out on the floor now. King.
He likes to throw the fist.
Yes, he does. Body shots on the floor here.
Hey, look how heavily those fists are taped.
And now Banks is fighting, sends him into the apron hard. These two, it's just a fight now. Double count out. Both men still fighting on the floor. Both men are still fighting on the floor here. They're still slugging it out. They're completely disregarding the instructions from the referee and everything. We got a situation here.
Yeah, we got a situation. We got a double count out. Two guys who aren't going to stop fighting each other. And they're going into the crowd. We need some help out here. Marcellus is escaping into the crowd. Evan Banks is giving chase. And we've just settled nothing with this. And we got referees. I see referee Joey Hogan coming out. Trying to get these guys separated. We got more referees coming out. We finally got everybody pulled apart here.
Fans here in the Sportatorium want to see him fight. This thing is going to get thrown out.
6 minutes and 12 seconds.
Double count out.
This has been a double count out.
But
we have no winner.
Officials have pulled these two apart.
Yeah, we got an official draw here. Nothing settled at all.
Watch out for Helms! On top of Marcellus King goes Evan Banks. Both men down. Referees are literally dragging these two apart.
But Evan Banks got the last word, it looks like.
Yes, he did. Oh, hold on! Oh, Marcellus King on the floor! We got a fight on the floor!
And these referees have not been able to separate these two at all.
Both men down. Referees are literally having to drag King and Banks apart.
And do we finally have some order here?
It looks that way. No winner officially in this contest, but that will not be the case in our main event next week. There must be a winner, as it is no disqualification for the Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Championship. We're going to take a look right now at next week. Oh, hold on! Oh, my God! Spared him on the floor! Good Lord!
Tom, what are you doing?
Next week, right here on CWF Worldwide, Brad Attitude will defend his Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Championship against the Lost Cause Nick Richards in an Anything Goes match. Now let's hear comments from both men.
Be Valiant, you're sending your minions with the wife beaters that look like meth heads to come take me out before you have a shot at me? That's fine. I see how it is. Nick Richards, you want to go no DQ? You want to go balls out? You want to bring the thumbtacks, the chairs, the ladders, whatever you want. That's fine by me, because I've got a weapon for you. I'm going to bring this. I'm going to bring the CWF Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Championship. And then, Lee, let's see how close your friends really are. Let's see where their loyalties lie when this is on the line.
Okay, alright, hold on. Let me see if I get this straight. So, our champion, Brad Attitude, challenges any member of the Riot to a no disqualification, no countouts. You want to fight, Brad. And then Lee Lee Valiant, he drafts me as a soldier for that fight. And that's fine, because I promise you, I will hurt you, Brad, when you step across the ring from me. But then you had to go and mess everything, and you give me a Mid-Atlantic title shot? Just to screw with Lee, you give me a shot, and now I have to decide what I'm gonna do. Whether I'm just gonna beat you and beat you and beat you and beat you and beat you, which is what Lee wants, or am I gonna beat you for that title? Which could be something that I want.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a group known as the Riot, and if you notice, they come through the back door. They are not welcome in the CWF locker room. They dress in their car, they enter through the back door.
Four very dangerous men.
Headed by that man. Probably the most dangerous man in the Carolinas.
Pro Wrestling International, our governing body of CWF Mid-Atlantic, Premier Wrestling Experience, Omega, and so many others. Zane Dawson of the Riot is the kingpin of the entire PWI organization, and he has formed a group of absolute mercenaries, ruthless, cold, dangerous men that comprise the Riot.
And we should point out there is a fifth man, Nick Richards, who is in the main event next week for the title.
But we have amassed quite a CWF All-Star team to face the Riot.
Brad Stutts, you want to talk about a hell of a team. Television and one half of the tag champion, Chet Sterling. The big man, Aaron Biggs.
Oh boy!
And they're all in the ring.
Yes, sir, up and running. 8-man tag team warfare. Here on the inaugural episode of CWF Worldwide. And they have paired off and, Cecil, we may need a whole slew of referees to keep this one in check.
Man. And this, I feel sorry for Red Jones. And I've never felt sorry for Red Jones.
Very much a CWF All-Star team that has assembled, and fans are going to need to stay back.
Yes, sir. Arik Royal standing tall in the ring, the ace of CWF Mid-Atlantic.
Eyes focused on Dawson. Oh, boy!
Royal's going to die!
Right onto the PWI champion!
That's a 260-pound man going for the dive.
Bodies are everywhere.
Man, this fist flying everywhere, bodies flying.
Lee Valiant got a hold of the former Ultra J champion, Andrew Everett. No, Everett's got a hold of Valiant.
And Andrew Everett, very recently coming off a major knee surgery.
Oh, heads up.
Better than ever.
Suplex on the floor, so dangerous. So many bodies flying around everywhere.
Yeah, you notice he nearly caught Dawson on the way down. And now we got the two biggest men in the match in the ring.
There was a time that would have been true of Arik Royal. He has slimmed down tremendously. But now the two big bulls, Dave Dawson and Aaron Biggs, are in the ring.
And Dave Dawson might be the only man who's just about as bad as his brother.
Yeah, there's not many people on the planet that can knock Dave Dawson down with one shoulder block. The Riot retreating to one corner. The CWF Mid-Atlantic All-Stars taking up residence in the far corner. And it looks like we're actually going to have
tags, order,
perhaps,
maybe.
It's always a struggle to have order whenever the members of the Riot are in tow. And Arik Royal, the ace of CWF Mid-Atlantic, still stomping on Dave Dawson.
Don't want to fight, let's fight!
Well, watch out, Lee Valiant, never the opportunist.
Valiant gonna take his position. Oh boy.
Oh God. And Aaron Biggs, upwards of 400 pounds. He is just a mountain of a man. And take it from me, dude hits like a ton of bricks.
Yes, he does.
Come on, Riot! I think he wants Dave back in there.
Aaron Biggs is calling for anybody.
He wants the biggest and baddest.
It'll be Aric Andrews. History between these two men. Back about 5 weeks ago, but Aric Andrews injured the ankle of Aaron Biggs with that with that heel hook.
Watch out for Zane.
A champ, the PWI champion charges in.
And the referee letting a lot go here.
Gonna have to with these 8. Woo boy!
Oh, what power! Yeah, a lot of kind of illegal tags and refs letting it go.
All 4 of the CWF All-Stars, graduates of the Mid-Atlantic Dojo, our wrestling school in Gibsonville, North Carolina. All 4 members of the Riot, people who say they have never been embraced by CWF. They have never been welcomed. They point a lot of those accusations at me personally, but I can assure you the talent in the ring of the Dawson brothers, Aric Andrews and Lee Valiant, is not the thing that has held them back all these years. It's their attitude. It's the fact that they're uncontrollable. They will not work with anybody.
Oh, Dave is on Dream Street here.
Biggs.
Oh, and this guy's just ruling the ring right now.
Absolutely, standing tall against the entire Riot.
Man, we gotta cover. We should have had this guy at the front of the fight from the start. And you notice nobody wanted to get in the ring with him that time.
Andrew Everett tagging in. Shot to the body.
The apex of agility, Andrew Everett.
One of the most dynamic wrestlers on the planet. One of the most spectacular. One of the most special.
Oh, and right now, one of the most sought after.
Absolutely. He's been flying around CWF Mid-Atlantic rings since he was a small boy. The youngest veteran in the sport, maybe except for Mike King. Nevertheless, and now tagging to Chet Sterling, the double champion.
Very rare that we ever have double champions in CWF. He's one of only a handful.
Absolutely, and Chet Sterling has held on to both those championships for going on upwards of about 6 or 8 weeks now.
Right.
Successful title defenses of both. The Mid-Atlantic Television Championship, which he won from Levins Valenzuela Jr., a name that you'll be hearing more of if you have not already. And co-holder of the Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Championship with Trevor Lee.
And Levis, if he's watching, we love you, brother.
Who is out of the country right now, wrestling in Canada this weekend.
That's right.
Send our best to Trevor Lee, and of course, absolutely send our best to Levis. So many in CWF Mid-Atlantic that are doing us proud, and perhaps none more so than Arik Royal.
That's right, he is the ace for a reason, but you notice the complexion change as soon as Zane Dawson got in this match.
So many wars between these two. Oh, Dawson caught him!
It was just a couple of years ago, these two had just a violent street fight over the heavyweight title.
Fought all over the building, did Dawson and Royal.
And this match finally turning around for the Riot. Zane kind of had to get in here and control this thing.
Yes, he did.
And Aric Andrews, I kind of mentioned this earlier, but he's one of those guys, he's such a great athlete, such a great wrestler. He doesn't have to take these shortcuts, and he does anyway.
Practically chooses to.
He kind of takes that whole work smarter thing to another level. He's an accomplished former amateur wrestler, former tag champion, he can do everything.
Oh! And Dave Dawson is a thug.
And this is honestly only about the third or fourth match Dave Dawson's ever had here. Spinning heel kick.
Cover from Royal. 2. The Pro Wrestling International Champion Zane Dawson maintains that he and his brother were never welcomed in a CWF Mid-Atlantic ring.
As a matter of fact, one of the only matches he had, he was brought in as a mercenary to take out Helms.
Absolutely, an incredible 6-man tag team match. The Dawson brothers and the Mecha Mercenary against Helms, Kamakazi Kid, and Andrew Everett.
I remember that one.
Absolutely, you had a lot to do with it. And here comes Dawson! And the Dawson brothers!
And you just can't control either of them.
They got to. Everett and Royal have got to control Aaron Biggs, or he will do more harm than good.
Yeah, Chet's just going to get mauled in that corner.
The Rocksteady and Bebop of pro wrestling, Zane and Dave Dawson, working together as a team, and they have dragged Chet Sterling into the Riot corner.
And one thing we found about Chet Sterling, though, is that he can just absorb an insane amount of punishment.
Yes, he can. Fighting back on Lee Valiant. These two tore the house down over the Mid-Atlantic Television Championship back up 5 or 6 weeks ago.
Nice hip toss.
Cover, shoulders down. Only got 2. Valiant maintains a claim on the Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Championship. We will undeniably talk more about that next week, as Valiant has sent Nick Richards, the other member of the Riot, in to face the Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion Brad Attitude. That match comes at you next week, but Brad Attitude throwing a wrench in Lee Valiant's plans and volunteering to put the championship on the line against Richards. We will see that as our main event on CWF Worldwide next week.
No DQ.
Anything can happen in this one, and these 8 explosive elements are proving to be highly combustible here on the very first episode of CWF Worldwide. We thank you so much for joining us here at YouTube and the CWF Mid-Atlantic channel. Subscribe so that you can keep up with us every week. Every Wednesday, a new episode drops, no matter where you are in the world. And we have heard from fans in Brazil, in Germany,
Australia,
all over the world that are excited about CWF Worldwide, as we are bringing this dynamite action that takes place right here in the Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium. We are beaming it all over the world, and we are showing everybody all over the planet just how special and just how hot wrestling in the Carolinas is right now. And Arik Royal is standing tall over his man, the ace of CWF Mid-Atlantic, not backing down from anybody on the Riot, but Zane Dawson is once again directing traffic and physically manipulating Chet Sterling into the bucket.
Yeah, Chet's got a long way to go. He's got to really get out of that corner. And I would dare say Wednesday is the best night of the week for pro wrestling, Brad Stutts.
Certainly is. We thank everyone for joining us, even if you're catching us on demand. We thank you so much.
Oh, God!
Woo. For checking out what we are doing in the shadows of the historic Greensboro Coliseum. Traditional pro wrestling is alive and well in the Carolinas, as exhibited by these 8 incredible athletes.
Whoa, whoa. Beautiful butterfly suplex. What power.
Dave Dawson, cover! And you saw everybody rushing in.
I don't think you can ask for a better main event for our debut episode.
The Dawson brothers, bouncers from the Carolina coast. Their typical Saturday night is literally throwing people out of bars in the port city and watching their faces bounce against the concrete. That's what Dave and Zane Dawson do for fun. Lee Valiant and Aric Andrews, I don't know if they have any fun.
No, they don't. And no fun right now for Chet Sterling.
Stepping on the hand.
And there was another blind tag, by the way. I don't think they've made a legal tag in this match.
Dawson's work so well together as a team. One of the things that makes them so dangerous, they were overlooked for a long time. They were underrated prior to Zane Dawson capturing that PWI championship.
Flip, got it.
Shoulders are down, did not get the feet over the shoulders though, and that enables Dawson to slip out.
He made the tag to Everett.
Andrew Everett, gonna try and fly in. Dawson tried to stop, could not.
Dave's still on his feet. Double drop kick to the apron.
Andrew Everett is flying all over.
Boom! Double Pele kick.
We are 1 year to the day Cecil, he has got to protect that knee. Moves like this are so dangerous for this young man who has such a bright future.
Oh! Nice flip dive, springboard. And
all the way up and over.
Valiant, he caught that knee.
I think he did. That brace that Andrew Everett so desperately requires can only do so much. He just sent him right into Aric Andrews. Andrews is going for the heel hook.
He's got it hooked in.
Andrews has got the heel hook, and Arik Royal absolutely had to break it up.
He's not letting go. Man.
Andrews will torture Andrew Everett. Royal protecting his team here.
Yeah, I mean, if he hadn't broke that up, that would have been it.
Oh, stopping on the back of that knee.
And this was the last thing we wanted to see if you're an Andrew Everett fan.
1 year to the day after Everett tore his ACL. He is being tortured by the Riot. Heads up, 2-2.
Only two off of that full Nelson slam.
And Andrews laying on Everett.
He's drifted away from the knee for now, but I think he's just trying to wear him down so he can't fight off any further attack on the knee.
Laying on him with his body weight now. The Riot has once again slowed the matchup down.
And listen to the crowd get behind Everett.
Obscenely popular as Andrew Everett with the hair. The hair drags him down to the canvas.
And he is literally the favorite son of the CWF crowd. His family means so much in his company, and he has been here since he was literally a child.
Ironically, a trivia note, it was Zane Dawson for the PWI Heavyweight Championship that Andrew Everett was supposed to meet.
That's right.
When he tore that ACL, Lance Lude stepped in 1 year ago on this very night, had an incredible match with Dawson. We want to send our best wishes out to Lance Lude as he recovers from a serious concussion, and Andrew Everett may need our best wishes if they continue to torment that leg.
You know, Aric Andrews has spent a lot of time jawing over here with me for some reason.
That's about a $38,000 knee that's being repaired right now.
And he may not ever be able to go without a brace in his career again.
Absolutely, and it's being just wrecked. It has been repaired.
You know what, and I think we're going to figure four.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think they realized the timetable on this knee injury, to be quite honest.
Yeah, Everett has only been back in action for about 10 weeks, if that.
Go, whoa, shoulder down.
Everett got to be mindful of that.
But Aric Andrews was just jawing. He said, we're going to get it just like 1 year ago.
Everett's being tortured.
And Andrews grabbing the hands of Valiant for illegal leverage.
The crowd in the sportatorium and his teammates are yelling for Everett to fight.
He's trying to fight up. Oh, nice right hand.
Just decking Valiant.
He's got to get to his corner bad. The big man, Dave Dawson.
And shouting at the members of the Riot.
And I think this is the last guy I'd want wrenching on my leg.
You're fine, you're fine, you're fine.
No one meaner, no one tougher in the sport of wrestling than a Dawson.
And Everett, fighting for everything he's worth, almost got to his partner, Arik Royal, with his hand outstretched.
All three, Biggs, Sterling, and Royal are eager on the apron to get in.
Yes, they are. We were so excited when Everett tagged in. We thought he was turning this match around. But all it took was one shot to that knee. And it's a smart move if you're ever getting towards the ropes. Not like it matters with the Riot right now. Because I don't think they've done anything legal in this match as of yet.
Every single time they touch, that surgically repaired leg of Andrew Everett. You can almost feel the energy in this room come down a notch. Fans so concerned over the well-being of this young man.
It's very similar to when you see your favorite player go down with an injury. And it's kind of that same feeling, just kind of down the gut. Oh, just a basic, nasty bear hug. Very nasty. From a big bear of a man. And Red Jones has got a good look. He's right there. You can see if he gives up. I don't think Everett's going to give up, though.
No, I don't think so either.
He's fought through too much. He's trying to push him into his corner. That's a smart move. Oh, no.
He got to Royal, but I don't think Red Jones saw it.
The referee did not see the tag.
Crowd in the Sportatorium.
Hey, they're fit to be tied right now.
It's getting livid. Everett being tormented. Uh-oh.
Oh, it's
William L. Cross is headed to ringside.
And for those of you who don't know, that is the father of Andrew Everett.
The boss of not only CWF Mid-Atlantic, but also the PWI organization in the corner of Team CWF, and he is cheering on Andrew Everett. Watching from ringside, could not contain himself anymore. Everett may be put back on the shelf 1 year to the day after he tore that ACL.
I think he's got his opening there with that jawbreaker.
He's gonna need it.
Oh, lands on his. Oh. Instinct. He tried to land. Oh, it's a Gary.
The leg could not support him, though. That leg could not support him. He made the tag to the ace.
And Royal, a bull in a china shop.
Who caught Andrews? Oh, boy.
Gotta wrap him up and go to work.
Watch the explosive ace of CWF Mid-Atlantic.
Boom. Watch out for Zane.
Royal and Zane Dawson, so much bad blood, so much history between the two of them.
Reversing that whip.
Royal undeniably thinking about another shot at that PWI championship, the International Heavyweight Championship. Whoa, heads up.
And Arik Royal fighting them all off.
Oh boy.
Heading up top.
Royal gonna fly here, yes sir.
Zane, get out of the way. Dave took all of it.
It's a good move on the part of Zane. Almost sacrificed his brother, but he was right there to break up the pin, so what's the worst that could happen?
Yeah, exactly. Very smart move. Man, just a slugfest with the two big men. And you can only try to fight off these two big guys for so long.
Two Dawsons are in the ring. Red Jones needs to get one man in and one man out.
Oh, what a hard boot.
Oh boy. Hold on.
They've seen enough.
Chet Sterling charges in. The big man, Aaron Biggs. Oh, he got low bridge by Aric Andrews.
Took him out. Oh, that knee tripler.
Sterling stumbles out.
Oh, no. Oh,
could be the asphalt spike.
No, Everett fights out.
Runs up the ropes for the DDT, does Everett.
Spiked him with it.
Referee has lost complete control. Everett, hold on. Everett's gonna try to win the matchup right here.
He's heading up top. He does it better than anybody.
Can that knee? Hold on.
Oh, got him with the shooting star.
Shoot him.
Valiant breaks it up.
Always one member of the Riot at the ready. No matter what's happening, there's always one man somewhere hiding in the shadows.
Oh, that knee went out again. Ducked under. Rolled through.
And by the head. Oh, no. Oh!
He just can't support any kind of impact.
Drew's hurting. Andrew Everett is hurting.
He's trying to set one like a scorpion deathlock.
Kicked him off. Oh, 2 feet in the face.
Oh, wow.
Great move.
Went low, went high.
Beautiful kicks from Everett.
Fighting on one leg. Does he got one more high-risk move in him?
We're going to see another big high-risk move, I think.
Watch out for Andrews.
Aric Andrews is right there. Chet Sterling right behind him, though. He's got Andrews. Bodies are all over the Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium.
Oh no! Oh God!
Oh, the air just came out of the room.
Everett took a hell of a spill there.
Oh, the air just came right out of the room. Oh my God!
God!
Biggs with the flying death press. Just got Dave Dawson on the outside.
And now we're down to 2 again. It's Royal. It's Valiant.
These two have never faced off in a CWF Mid-Atlantic ring before this moment. Used to be the best of friends. No!
I think he was setting up for the sliced bread number 2, but Royal fought out of it.
So much history between these two men. Oh, big kick! Valiant is on Dream Street.
But Andrews stops the count. Zane back in the ring with the belt.
Oh my God, with the PWI Championship. With the International Heavyweight Championship. Oh, Valiant on top. No, the Riot has won it.
That's bogus. That's terrible.
We said that they were always one step ahead. And the Riot has won it.
23 minutes, 30 seconds. Winners by pinfall. The Riot!
The Pro Wrestling International Heavyweight Championship belt was the difference maker. And the Riot has won an absolute war. We thank you for joining us on the very first inaugural episode of CWF Worldwide. We will be back next week with Nick Richards of the Riot against Brad Attitude. No disqualification for the Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Championship. A very special look at the incredible Trevor Lee and so much more. Join us next Wednesday night for CWF Worldwide.